The Whine and Cheese show is a Metaverse and NFT discussion and interview series brought to you by Metaverse Ventures Entertainment and host BEN68 and Morecheese. Warning: the information and opinions within are solely the views of the individuals involved and contains content not suitable for anyone.
One is a wanker, one's slinging stunts, one's from Australia, one's from the Bronx.
Snack size.
Now, this is something we've talked about too for a long time in this show, is the idea of haptic accessories for the metaverse. You know, we've talked about haptic vests and what else we talked about, Cheese? Haptic helmets and...
I want this. I want to be able to pick up a gun and shoot someone without holding a controller to do it. I want to feel the gun in my hand.
Well, we've also talked about how the whole sex industry is probably going to
like boobies.
A lot of the development of stuff in the internet all was pushed forward by the whole, you know, porn, sex industry and that sort of thing. Haptic gloves, that could throw a whole different spin on things. I guess
the first thing that came to my mind was like a gun, and like maybe if I had to punch somebody or strangle them.
Yes. Well, read that headline.
Maybe I'm a different customer. These haptic gloves for the metaverse require air pack. Cost $4.95 per month. Whoa! I was gonna say $4.95 forever. That's great. $4.95 per month.
It's cheaper to get a hand job in the real world.
Holy fucking shit, Ben! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Only costs $5 a week behind the bus station.
Oh my god, Ben! Oh, you're so.
And we're cancelled.
That's so sleaze. I mean, I don't know what's worse, me wanting to kill people or you wanting a $5 like handy behind the fucking gas station.
No, I didn't say I wanted one. I just said it's an option.
It's a lot cheaper long term too.
I do want to kill. Well, all right, moving on.
Yeah, let's I better zoom this in because the writing's small, and let's find out exactly what this is about. Because that's a steep
that's
price.
crazy.
$500 a month is mental. So it says here, virtual reality experiences can be immersively realistic. In fact, some are so convincing that users forget they're seeing something fictional or end up using VR to treat certain phobias. But what if you could take this realism a step further by physically feeling the items you encounter in game? Yeah, that has to be the next evolution of all this stuff. That's the question behind HaptX Inc's new haptic gloves, which use tactile responses to make VR experiences feel more immersive. The gloves incorporate two kinesthetic feedback gloves and a wireless air pack, the latter of which can either be worn by the user like a backpack or set on a table nearby. The air pack is responsible for generating compressed air. Now, you talked about this, didn't you? About little blowing sensory things?
Well, that was the kissing one that we discussed in there. Yeah.
Yes. And controlling the air's flow, both of which are essential for to conducting detailed haptic feedback. The gloves themselves, which come in 4 sizes, contain hundreds of microfluidic actuators that displace the skin with each pulse. Wow. This gives the user the sensation that objects they are touching and interact with in the virtual space are real. Yeah, that's cool.
Now, is the $500 monthly depending on how much you play it? Like, because that's an air refill sort of thing? Oh, here it goes. Whether that be financially viable depends on the company. HaptX Gloves G1 cost $5,495 per pair with a $500 monthly fee. The fee is
$5,500 to buy it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Monthly fee on top of it.
The fee is part of the unavoidable haptic subscription program, which includes service, maintenance, and the company's software development kit. The HaptX SDK is said to enable developers to incorporate Unreal Engine and Unity plugins, utilize C++ API, and take advantage of features already built into the product, like advanced vibro tactile feedback and haptic multiplayer feature that allows multiple users to feel the same objects. That's amazing.
This makes more sense. So this is not really a commercial product yet. This is like trying to get it in the hands of developers, basically. It's like when Oculus first released. I know back then when I was engaged in game development, there was a few game developers who ponied up the dough to get the early Oculus sets and all the dev kits so they could start working on games to be like at the leading edge when the first games experiences come on board, they would already have stuff there. So it's one of those things where you got to spend money to make money.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's a chunk of change. Haptic argues its gloves G1 are far more accessible than their predecessor, the HaptX Gloves DK2, which cost over $10,000 per unit, which is pricey even for the enterprise VR scene. Yeah, so I mean, this is kind of, it's not even beta testing, is it? It's kind of concept testing almost. So yeah, no.
Well, if they were able to go down by half, like 10,000 to 5,000, 490.
Well, it's like anything, when the first ones come out, it costs a fortune. Like, think about the original bloody LCD TVs when they first came out. They were like 10, 15 grand. Now I can go buy one at Aldi for $500.
Ben, look at that. It's impressive that users can feel different textures, manipulate virtual materials, and otherwise physically experience simulations. VR Cat Cafe. You could pet the cats and you pick them up.
Then I want a haptic boot so I can kick the cats.
Oh, kick you!
You're mean.
I don't do cats. I do lizards and birds.
Whatever, man. You don't
Never
kick
see
a
you do it.
cat. I will freaking take my haptic glove and stick it up your arse.
I like how you tried to say the Australian version of ass.
I was watching the clip from the Fast Show, Mr. Fleming's, where he had the guy with Tourette's. He's like, arse.
Arse.
I put the video in MVE video game chat. Oh my God. Fast Show is great. Moving on.
So yes, we're definitely cancelled after that one. $5 hand jobs beyond the bus station and kicking cats. It's been a nice ride, Cheeds. We'll go out on that.
Good times.
We're fine. We're fine.
We've got our intern and we've lost her on the same day.
Never.
Nah, I'll cut
You
the back
should
of
the
her.
in the voice channel.
I'll cut that tendon behind her feet so she can't go anywhere.
Are you looking for some of that quality outdoor decor? But you got no freaking idea where to go? Oh, come on over to Samurai Aquatics and Decor for all your outdoor decor needs. Got yourself an empty plot of boring virtual real estate in the Metaverse, do you? Yeah, just delete that. I'm still not ready, sorry. Got yourself an empty plot of boring virtual real estate in the Metaverse, do you? Or maybe some kind of crappy ramshackle building that, I don't know, needs a bit of extra spunk to it or something. And stop mucking about and get yourself over to Samurai Aquatics Discord to see all our available stock. We've got loads of different decor to spend your pretend money on. We got saunas to fire you up, and ice baths to chew you the fudge out. Literally, stock coming out of our ears. Grills, swings, seating, and more. So much more. And if we don't got it, give us a buzz, and we could probably make it. Get yourself on over to Samurai Aquatics at 30 Aqua Vista Way in Midtown Terrace, San Francisco, lickety split, and gorge yourself on outdoor decor.